And part-time Starbucks barista has been making a name for himself by creating what he calls dumb celebrity drawings, and this is awesome. Alex Leeds joins us now to talk about what drew him to this passion project that's turned into a viral sensation. And I've been kind of catching up a little bit here during the commercial break. And first of all, I just love it. Let's talk about where the idea came from.
Well, I do stand-up comedy, and I also love drawing. So I just pretty much took those two things, and I also, more than that, I love getting mail.
Yeah, like actual mail.
Yeah, I feel like that's a mail is underrated for like younger people. It's just cool to you work hard all day, you come home, and you think you're gonna get a bunch of bills, and I get a signed drawing back from a celebrity.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Before we get into, you brought some of the pictures here on full screen for us to take a look at, but let's talk about people. Have you sent anything to someone you haven't gotten anything back yet that you're really hopeful to get back?
Yes. A big one, R.L. Stein, the author of Goosebumps. Yes, I love those as a kid. I drew a picture of Pennywise from It, which is by Stephen King.
Slightly more intense.
Yeah, and I've drawn it twice and sent it to him.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you that you get something back from him. But let's talk about some of the ones where you have gotten things back from people. Let's take a picture of our first one here. Wilford Brimley got back to you with one of your drawings. Guys, let's take a look at that one. Do we have it? There it is. Now, explain why you sent Wilford Brimley a picture of a cat.
Okay, yeah, this one definitely needs some explanation. This is a drawing of my parents' cat, Stewie, who was diagnosed with feline diabetes. And yes, Wilford Brimley, most famous for being the guy in the diabetes commercials.
Yeah. Well, and he autographed the thing and sent it back to you. That's awesome. Let's look at another one we've got. Let's see. We've got, oddly enough, this is autographed by Boomer Esiason. That is not Boomer Esiason.
Boomer Esiason, all-time great Bengals quarterback, signed drawing of Andy Dalton.
That shouldn't be that funny to me, but it really is. Do you get anything beyond the autograph sometimes? Like, do people actually write you a little note?
One time they did. I'd sent a drawing to Ken Burns, and his secretary sent back a letter with the drawing, because I had sent him a drawing before, and they explained in the letter he didn't really like the drawing. But then I sent a drawing of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons to Ken Burns, and he signed it.
And he signed that one.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's probably my favorite one.
I think the next one, though, the next one is the one that sort of started it all for you, right? Let's take a look at.
Yes, this is the first one I did. I was drawing the Florence Y'all water tower, and while I was doing it, I had this thought. I was like, it'd be really funny is if Florence Henderson, the mom from the Brady Bunch, autographed it.
I love it. And then what about Jennifer Lawrence? What's the Jennifer Lawrence one about?
Jennifer Lawrence, one of my favorite celebrity crushes, if I'm being honest. She's obviously famous for being in the Hunger Games movies, so this is probably the silliest one I did. A Hungry Man TV dinner.
Yes, and then we've got the Ken Burns one that you were talking about.
Yes, this is the best one I've ever gotten. Just Mr. Burns cackling, signed by famous documentarian Ken Burns.
Amazing. And then the one I asked you about when you walked in the room was this one. I'm like, James Earl Jones, but that's Darth Maul, not Darth Vader. But that's the point of all these things.
Right. This is pretty much the epitome of like the joke that I'm trying to do with the drawings. Just like a little different that you wouldn't you wouldn't really think about.
Where do you display these things?
I have an Instagram page right now. My goal is I'd like to publish a book, or maybe like a coffee table book, or just any kind of book. Maybe do a gallery. That'd be cool too. But right now, just my Instagram.
Okay, well, we'll seek you out on Instagram. Alex, thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you
really
for having
appreciate
me.
it. Just super fun stuff.
Yeah,
that's just awesome. All right, Tara.